Thanks for joining us on the John Mendola Show. We're driven by McCarthy Tire Service. So let's talk about the 11 and 12-year-old Little League Softball Tunkhannock All-Stars. With us is their manager, Tim Hannon. And, Tim, you guys find yourself in Connecticut, and so far so good. 1 for 1. You got a win over the weekend.
Yep, absolutely. We played our first game here on Saturday against Massachusetts and came away with a 5-0 win.
Let's talk about this team overall. A lot of good things going on. 13 and 1 overall. You won the Pennsylvania District 15, the Section 3, the Pennsylvania State Championship. So take us through all those things that this team has been able to do.
We started in the beginning of June with our first practices. Luckily, we have a really great group of kids who've been together for a while. They're hard workers, energetic kids who really enjoy playing softball and are willing to put in as much time as needed. And they've really come together as a team, playing really, really well, top to bottom of our lineup, hitting, fielding, pitching, you name it, they've done it well. And it shows. Like I said, they easily were able to walk through our district championships, then followed up in sectionals. We had a little blip in the radar there against Williamsport, who is an excellent team. We've played them several times in years past, and it's always a tough game when we go out there and play them. So we had put us in the losers bracket. We were able to come fight back through and ended up beating them twice to get the sectional championship banner. And then we went off to Exton, Pennsylvania for the state championships last week and came away with us 4 wins in the state championship down there, which landed us here in Bristol, Connecticut for this week's Northeast Regional Championship.
Well, it's been an awesome run thus far. Let's talk about your other coaches that are with you, Jason Wisnowski and Bill Huff, and how you guys all complement each other.
Again, great group of guys, both of them. Both of them come here with a kid on the team. Both of them have been around our girls here in Tunkhannock and have been coaching in our leagues the last 6-7 years or more. So they have a lot of experience. Again, just very good with our kids. Help keep them focused, help keep them motivated, and doing the things we need to do to win.
Tim, all 13 kids on this team matter. Everybody gets to play. Let's first talk about the pitching that you're getting from your team. And, in this type of affair with 11 and 12-year-olds, do you have one pitcher who can pitch a lot? Do you have several pitchers that could go?
Thankfully, softball is a little different than baseball. We don't have as many pitching regulations as they do on the baseball side of things. So far to this point, we predominantly just used one pitcher, Kaya Hannon. She's done an outstanding job. Really been pitching well. We do have other pitchers in our lineup. We have Sydney Huff as our second pitcher, and then we have Serenity Kerr, who would be our third pitcher. Up to this point, we haven't had to use them, but they'll be ready if we ever do.
Let's go around the infield and take us through the players that play each position and some of the other players that get in and contribute in the infield.
Absolutely. So typically we go right around our infield. We just said Kay Hannon's usually on the mound, and Callie Wisnowski is behind the plate for us. Paige Maribel plays our third base. Ella McNeff plays shortstop. Hannah James at second base. Sydney Huff plays first. Erin Van Ness has been handling most of our left field duties to this point. Elena Kolsa-Cabbage is our center fielder. And left field duties have been shared primarily between Alexis Gilroy and Emily Patton. And then we have 3 additional subs who come in and help us out when needed. And that would be Juliana Root, who comes in and plays outfield for us as well. Serenity Kerr, who will fill in either left or right field when needed. And again, as I mentioned, she'd be our third pitcher. And then Piper Robinson, who comes in and plays second base for us.
And all these players contribute in their own way, and that's what makes it such a great thing. They are a team. Talk about this group, what they're like off the field, how much fun they're having, and then when they need to get reeled in and focus and play some softball, the job they do there.
On the field, I can't say enough. We really are fortunate to have a good group of kids that, top to bottom of our lineup doesn't really have any holes. They've 1 through 9 have been hitting very well. When lineup's not doing as well, another area picks them up. Coming off the bench, all our substitutes coming off the bench has performed really well for us in this last couple tournaments, getting some clutch hits and keeping some rallies and going for us and helping us score some runs when we need them. Part of this whole adventure of traveling, playing softball as long as we have this summer, these kids become close. You know, they really are an extended family for most of this summer. A couple months now of traveling and staying in hotels and traveling with families. They get the opportunity to hang out with each other a lot, you know, outside of home and outside of softball. And again, you can see new friendships forming and just memories being made. It's great.
Well, big win Saturday against Massachusetts, 5-0. Now, there's been a lot of rain here in northeastern Pennsylvania. Of course, some rain up there in Connecticut. So you guys were delayed today. You're scheduled to play tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock against Connecticut. Talk about the next challenge up. Obviously, you probably don't know a lot about the next team you're playing. It's just you got to go out and play some softball, and you hope the girls will get a good night's sleep and do that.
Absolutely. Yep, Connecticut actually has already played 2 games. So we've been fortunate enough to watch them a little bit. The games are being broadcast on ESPN Plus, so we actually have the opportunity to go back and even review some of that to, just to get an idea of what they are and what they have. But when it comes down to it, we got to go out and do our thing on the field. Our girls will be ready. Early morning game tomorrow, so they'll get up early, get to work pretty quickly, and we just got to go out and do our thing. And I'm confident we can come out with a win.
Well, Tim, it's great catching up with you. Continued success. It's been a fabulous run of all the things you've done thus far this year with the Tunkhannock girls softball 11 and 12-year-olds, and we're rooting for you up there in Connecticut, okay?
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, Tim Hannon from Tunkhannock with the girls softball team here on the Mendola Show. We are driven by McCarthy Tire Service.